Howdy everyone and welcome to your Pure Strength session for the week. If you have not seen me before, my name is Joe and I'm going to be doing the next 30 minutes with you guys. For today, nice and simple basic structure, 3 kind of groups we're working on. The glutes, for the glutes we are using a band today, so you are going to need a band for me please. Then we're going to be doing shoulders. For the shoulders you're going to need a dumbbell, and then we're going to be doing a weighted core. So you're going to need a dumbbell for that as well team. Obviously the more variety you have the better, because you can play around and get to that point of fatigue, which is naturally what we are wanting to achieve with our strength based work. So just a run through, band and dumbbells please for today team. Set 1 is going to be banded work. We're working 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. And we're basically going to repeat that set twice, so it's going to be 6 minutes. Same thing for the shoulders, 3 movements, 45 seconds on, 50 seconds off, twice. Then we're doing the same thing for the core. And then right at the end, we've got one set where I'm taking one of the bands, one of the shoulders, one of the core, putting it together. And then we are finito team. I think today's actually going to go by really quick. So without further ado, I hope you're excited, I hope you're ready. We are going to start with our warm-up team. 5 minutes, starting with some windmills in 3, 2, 1. Nice and wide feet and nice and wide stance, extending opposite hand to opposite foot for me please. Once again, and you'll know this by now if you have been following the strength trainings for a while, with your warm-ups, please don't feel the need to rush. You can take it nice and slow, really making sure that that body is just getting nice and warm before we jump into our actual sets. You got 30 seconds left here. I'm going to talk about the next movement. We're going to move into a sumo squat. So feet nice and wide apart for me please. Toes pointing outwards, and you're just going to move up and down. We've still got 15 seconds of these windmills. You should be getting a nice stretch in those hamstrings and also a nice little release in the lower back and in the hips. Righty team, sumo squats coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So nice and wide, you can keep that same stance. Make sure the toes are pointing outwards, sitting nice and low and up. Again, no need to rush this team. I did a nice little leg session about 30 minutes ago. So these Legos are feeling a little bit stiff. So if I do stop in between, you know why. I just need you to try and motor through. But we're going to do what we can to get nice and warm. So even for myself, this is very needed. With your sumo squats, make sure that you push your knees out in line with those toes. And when you stand up, make sure that those knees don't fall inward, but they stay in line as you stand. 15 seconds, please. Good job, team. We're going to move into a crossbody punch just to warm up the upper body a little bit. In the next 10 seconds in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're going to alternate side to side. Create a nice fist. Keep those hands up. And as you're alternating, punch in line with those shoulders for me, please. We're already 15 seconds in. We have got 45 seconds with these beautiful cross body punches. Next up, we're going to go into some hip openers just to make sure those hip flexors are also feeling some loving for today. 30 seconds here. Please note, as I'm rotating side to side, I am twisting on that foot just to create a fuller rotation, which is still helping release the hips a little bit. 15 seconds here. Good job, guys. That body should already be feeling warmer. Hip openers, remember, nice static stance. Open and close, one on the right, one on the left in 3, 2, 1. So standing facing forward, you're going to open and you're going to close. Alrighty, it sometimes can feel like quite an uncomfortable movement just because of that little click that's happening in the hip flexor. So if you are feeling that, that's very normal. Don't be scared by it. Your body is not falling apart and it's not going to break. What I do want you to focus on is stability in your movements for me, please. And that means that when you're in that standing position, finding good balance and finding that neutral stance. Very important, please, guys. We've got 20 seconds left. Final 15 seconds, and we're going to move back to that upper body for our last minute of this warm-up. I'm going to do full circle, so I do want you to grab your lightest dumbbell for me, please. 1s or 2s, no heavier than that. If you don't have light weights, you can do it body weight for me, please. Grabbing those dumbbells, I'm just getting mine. Palms facing forward, and then you're going to create a nice full circle all the way to the top, and then bring it back down. So we're going up, and we're going down. 1 minute here, team. Basically, everything for today is going to be nice and slow, nice and controlled. Bar the glutes kind of set, you are going to move a little bit quicker just because of the banded work, and the more reps we get in there, the more burn you're going to feel. You've got 30 seconds left. Keep this beautiful movement going. You've got 1 minute to recover after this, and then you are going to recover. 15, no, I don't know what I just said, guys. 10 seconds left, and then you're going into a full minute of recovery. Almost there, almost there. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, recover. Beautiful work, guys. Okay, set 1 with the bands. You're going to pop that band by the ankles for me, please. Wrap them around there. The main thing with your banded work is to make sure that you've got a beautiful stretch in the band as much as possible. So once that band is around your ankles, you're going to stretch them out, and then we're going to tap to the right hand side. So nice and wide, we're going to bend those knees and tap out and in. Don't let that band break. We're going to do 45 seconds to the right, then you've got a 15-second recovery. We're going to do the same to the left, and then we're going to do a little alternating, 1 right, 1 left. Alrighty team, you still have 15 seconds. This one is probably the only portion of this session that's going to get that heart rate slightly more elevated. And remember, like I said, trying to give a little bit of intensity with those taps. So stretch that band nice and wide, bend those knees, right foot in 3, 2, 1, tapping out and in. 45 seconds. The main thing here, guys, I'm going to repeat myself as if you didn't hear the first time, but just because I know sometimes you just need that reminder and you need to look at yourself and realize, oops, I need to fix, is that that band stays stretched. Don't come in and out, in and out. Use baby, tiny taps to the side. Same thing with regards to that tap, is to also just keep a nice bend in the knee. The whole upper pelvic glute area is going to start burning. Excellent work, team. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, recover. You can snap that band in the middle to take a quick rest. We are going to move to the left-hand side. So opening up again, bending those knees. That heart rate's already climbing, team. In 3, 2, 1, tapping out on the left-hand side. Just like that. Banded work has become one of my favorites. Definitely a type of movement that I incorporate into my own training a lot. I just feel like it does hit all those little muscles that we're not used to hitting. Like I can even feel my hip flexors activated and working. You can feel those glutes, abductors, adductors, which is always just so nice. Some muscles that we often neglect, team. We've got 10 seconds. You can have your hands on your hip. You can have them spread out in front of you, wherever they feel more comfortable. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, recover. Beautiful, just like that, team. Now, we're gonna alternate, right and left. You're stepping out and out, out and out. So stretch them nice and wide, bend those knees. Last one for our first round. 3, 2, 1, right, left. I'm gonna ask you for this one, and remember you are tapping onto your toes, not onto your heels. I'm gonna ask you to bend those knees a little bit more than what you were doing, just so that you are getting some good engagement on those quads. Beautiful work. Only 20 seconds left. Yes, that burn is there. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it. Final 15 seconds coming up. 10 more here, guys. 10 more, And then you've done one full round. We only have one more to go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Only 15 seconds, and we're going back to those taps on the right hand side. Now remember, those muscles are awake. You know what you're doing. It's either going to be more difficult because they're tired, or it's going to be easier because your muscles are warmer. 3, 2, 1. Right hand side. Out and in. Normal for that heart rate to also be climbing. If you don't have the material band and using a silicone band, that's also perfectly fine. The resistance will not be as much. So I do recommend, if training is just part of your weekly routine, always worth investing in some material band. They do come in handy. They do come in handy. Definitely in my sessions. I know Dom also puts it into hers. 10 seconds, team. Whew. Feel that burn, feel that burn. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My hip flexor, it's feeling quite a lot today. It's quite interesting. Usually I feel a lot in the abductors, and the glutes. I'm feeling quite a lot in the hip flexors, which means they're stiff. Righty team. Moving over to the left hand side in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Left hand side onto those toes. Hands once again where you feel they're comfortable, whether they're on your hips, whether they're spread out in front of you, whatever you feel is best suited for this is exactly what I want you to do. 25 seconds left. Maintain, maintain. I want you to try and push through it. So last time we're doing this, you've got to move to different muscle group so you can 100% fatigue this side. 10 seconds left. Keep it going. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Recover. Brilliant, team. Now the alternating, one last time. We're going to work for a full minute because you are getting a full minute to recover. So open up nice and wide. Alternating, one right, one left. 3, 2, 1. Right and left. Good job. Excellent. Excellent. We're 10 seconds in. 15 seconds in. Fight with me, team. Fight with me. This burn, this feeling is something that I want you to learn to love. I know sometimes it's not the best feeling, but if you know it's burning, it's working. And that's why we're here, to work, to put in the effort, to feel a little bit of pain, because in pain is going to come the pleasure, because that's where the change is going to come. You've got 20 seconds left. 20 seconds. Push through it. It's a full minute. It's hard. It's hard, but it's worth it. 10 more. It also looks a little bit strange, but YOLO, team. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, beautiful. The glutes were 100% activated there. Have a sip of water, please, team. Righty, guys. Shoulders. Shoulders. 3 movements. We're going to be doing an alternating shoulder press. Your palms are going to face inwards for me. Then we're going to do lateral raises. And the third movement is going to be those full circles. But instead of doing them light, like we did in the warm-up, we're going to go a little bit heavier. And once we move down, we're going to work against gravity, moving nice and slow. And you're going to immediately feel what that's doing to the shoulders. So you can grab your medium to heavy weight, starting with alternating shoulder taps. That heart rate needs to come down now. We've got 10 seconds, pop them on the shoulders, 1 right, 1 left, nice and slow, slowly down in 3, 2, 1. So we're going up, slowly down, and left, slowly down, just like this, team. I call these jugglers. I don't know if that's the correct terminology for it, but really just going, isolating those shoulders. Also, what I want you to find here is some firm stance. You know, the rest of that body is not moving. Even when you're pushing the one hand up, your body generally will want to twist or just kind of move over to the one side. And because of that beautiful core engagement, that you are doing right now, which I need you to be doing, that posture is staying upright and your chest is staying proud. In 3, in 2, in 1, recover, team. We're going to go into lateral raises, 15 seconds. So moving out to the side of our body, nice slight bend in the elbows for me, please. In 3, in 2, in 1. So we're coming up, slowly down. Up, slowly down. Now a lot of people like to go straight to the side of their bodies. That's perfectly fine. Others like to move slightly more forward. That's perfectly fine. Whatever works for you, team. Just a nice slow drop back down. We've got 25 seconds here. Slow and control. Those shoulders should be on fire already. 15 seconds. Mine are burning and my sweat is dripping and my heart rate is not dropping. Because we're challenging ourselves in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, team. You are going to have to go a little bit lighter, but not too light for these full circles. I am going to do it with 4 kg. See what you can possibly do. 3s will be good. So starting with those palms facing forward, we're going to make that full circle slowly down. So we're going up and then slowly work against gravity. You can't rush this one, team, even if you only get 5 reps in. That's fine, because the slower you move down, the better it is working. Those rotator cuffs might make a bit of a click, a little bit of something happening in there, but I promise you, you'll be fine. Coming up, slowly move down. Please don't rush this one, team, otherwise it's not going to be effective. We've got 10 seconds. Goodness gracious, I'm on fire. I'm on fire. In 3, 2, 1, recover. Now team, we have to repeat that whole thing one more time. So we're starting with those alternating shoulder presses. Take out those shoulders, get those medium to heavy weights onto the shoulders. 3, 2, 1, 1 right, 1 left. Press them up. Good job. Now remember, stability. How do you create stability in that body? Through a nice bend in the knees, feet shoulder width apart, and automatically when you're bending those knees, that core is going to be engaged. We're already halfway with this movement. You're smashing it, team. You're absolutely smashing it. Love, love, love to feel a nice little burn in the muscles that I'm targeting. 10 seconds. And this session is very structured to feeling it in all the muscle groups we've spoken about. 3, 2, 1, release. Team, we're going into those lateral raises in 15 seconds. Again, just hitting those beautiful shoulders. It's your second attempt. It's your second opportunity. Make it count. 3, 2, 1. We're coming up. Slowly down. Up. Slowly down. I'm going to come and show you the main thing. Well, I'm going to come a little bit forward. Is to get in line with those shoulders, please. Having a nice slow release. Always working against gravity. If it's burning, it's working. And that's going to be the name of the session. Just decided. If it's burning, it's working. It's my phrase for 2025, team. I keep saying it to everyone, all my clients, and all the studios that I'm working as. I'm like, if it's burning, it's working. You know, we like to complain when it burns, but that's why you're here, right? It's for it to work, so it must burn. In 3, 2, 1, recover, team. We're going into those full circles, please. So you're going lighter here, working against gravity, nice and slow. Our last one for our shoulders, 1 full minute. Time is on. We're going up, slowly, slowly. Bring it back down, up, slowly, back down. Beautiful, beautiful work today, guys. It's always such a pleasure to film these sessions, knowing that there's a whole group of you behind the screen supporting and pushing, challenging yourself for the greater good of you. which is just such a beautiful thing, guys. 25 seconds. Maintain this. Maintain this. We're almost there. We're almost there. 15 seconds, and then we've done 1 full minute, and you have a full minute to recover in the next 10 seconds. Excellent. In 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. That's enough for the shoulders for now, guys. Geez, you can 100% feel that's worked. Have a sip of water. And then we are moving into some weighted core. Now guys, for the weighted core, you are going to need a dumbbell, please. So just 1 dumbbell. We are doing weighted crunches, and then we're going to go into weighted sit-ups, and then we're going to go into weighted Russian twists. So for the crunches and the sit-ups, I do want you to lie flat down. I want you to open up your legs. You can press onto the heels of your feet, but your feet aren't flat on the ground. We're going to keep this dumbbell straight up, arms nice and straight, still hitting the shoulders. For the crunch, we're coming up halfway, hold, and slowly release back down. You can go heavier, team. The heavier the weight, the more the challenging. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're coming up halfway, squeeze, slowly down. Team, I can't explain to you, that decline or that movement back down is really so important. It's honestly where the weight comes into play, because once again, because you're weighted, your body wants to just drop back down quickly, and the more you control it, the more engaged that core is. Keep those hands nice and straight. You can see, as I'm doing on the screen, coming halfway up, holding, and slowly moving back down. We have got 10 seconds here. We're really going to try and burn that core as much as we can. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, recover. Now team, same thing for the next one, but we're going to extend all the way over, and then we're going to come all the way up, extend forward for those sit-ups. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So extending back, stretching, coming up, extending all the way forward. So stretching that chest at the back, stretching that lower back in the front, and when you move back down, slowly working against that resistance. Again, it's very controlled movements, no need to rush, and don't be scared, again, to go heavy with the weights, please. You can go nice and heavy. I'm moving very close to this machine, but I hope you guys can still see me. I think I am still in screen. 10 seconds here, guys. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. My favorite core is just doing it nice and slow and controlled and really feeling the burn. That is time, team. You're gonna sit up for me, and we're gonna do a weighted Russian twist. Now you have to lean back. Your feet can be elevated or on the floor, and we are moving side to side. 3, 2, 1, time is on. Twisting side to side. I want you to follow that dumbbell with your eyes for me, please, and actually try and touch that hand onto the ground. The fuller the extension, the better the movement is working. So rotate as far as you can rotate, please. 20 seconds in, we've got 20 seconds to go, and then we get to repeat this beautiful core set. 15 seconds, feel that burn, feel that burn. If it's burning, it's working, team. Fantastic. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's time, team. Okay, I need you flat on your backs again. We've only got 15 seconds, and then we're repeating, starting with those crunches. So arms nice and straight, legs opened up, in 3, 2, 1, time's on. So up halfway, slow release, back down. Weighted core, brilliant, brilliant. I think I spoke about it so much last year, and I mean, I've been doing these strength sessions at Jeff for quite a long time. I mean, I did start in the fitness space doing like lots of cardio, and then transitioned over to strength, and From the beginning, core was always just that nightmare for me. And I spoke about this a lot last year because the more I started doing it, the stronger I became at it, so now I love it. And it's just one of those things you've got to just keep doing. That is time, team. You know, I always say this, with the things that you're weakest at doing, it's always the least favorite to do because you're not necessarily great at it, but the more you do it, the stronger you become. And then it just becomes great to do. Righty team, sit-ups. 3, 2, 1, so extending all the way back, coming over, extend forward. Beautiful. Nice and slow. Remember that release back down needs to be controlled. And that's exactly what happened with me when it came to actually doing core work. I still often struggle with it, but it is definitely not like a punishment for me to do anymore. I actually get quite excited when I know there's a core set. Like out of this whole session, I was like, oh, I can't wait to get to the core. And here we are. We've only got 5 seconds left. In 3, in 2, in 1, recover. Righty guys, Russian twists for the last one. Now remember, every time we do the last one of a set, it is a full minute. So we got 1 full minute of Russian twists in 3, 2, 1, time is on. Rotating side to side. Good job. Slowly, controlled, full extension. Now remember, if you want to advance this movement, you can lift the feet, okay? And just try and keep that body as stable as possible. So that is an option. It is going to make the movement a little bit more difficult. You're also going to feel a little bit of activation in the hip flexors in that position. You are halfway. Whew. The core is burning. 30 seconds left, team. Keep that going. Keep that going. Final 20 seconds. 15 left. Now guys, I will talk to you into the recovery about how our final set is gonna go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, you've got 1 minute to recover. Have a quick sip of water. Our final set is 1 movement out of each set. We are going to start with the banded ones. It's the only one that is compulsory is to do the alternating bands, okay? For set 2, you can choose any of the shoulder ones we did. We did the presses, the laterals, or we did the full circles. And for the core, you can choose any one that we did. So this one is completely optional and up to you. It's just for the band. We can't just isolate the right or the left. So you're gonna have to do the alternating with me. And then I'm gonna choose which ones I wanna do. Like I said, you can choose what you wanna do. So anything out of the shoulders, anything out of the core. We're working 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Our final 3 movements for the day, and then we're done. Team, stretch it out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One last time going through a banded lower body, then a shoulder, and then a core, and then you are done, team. I knew the session was going to literally fly by, and it did exactly that. And it's always good because we didn't just play around. You know, we put in the effort, we worked hard, and it's coming to an end. 20 seconds left here. Excellent work, guys. Final 15 seconds for me, please. Stay with me, stay with me. No giving up now, no putting off the screen. It's the final push in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, recover. You can take that band off. Now, any of the shoulder movements, I'm going to actually do the lateral raises, guys. In 3, 2, 1, lateral raises up and slowly down. Just like that, nice and controlled, nice and steady. Just waking up those shoulders for the last time. Remember, you can choose the alternating presses, you can choose the full circles, or you can be doing these lateral raises with me. Completely up to you. 20 seconds left. Good job. Final 15 seconds. Everyone's working their shoulders together, but we could all be doing something different. 10 seconds. Excellent work, guys. Excellent work. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And our final one for the day, our weighted core. 1 minute for this guy team to end the session. I'm going to do crunches. I love them. You can choose between the sit-ups, crunches, or Russian twists. 3, 2, 1. Time's on. 1 minute, team. 1 minute. Stay with me. Keep pushing. Keep working. You've got this. 45 seconds. Excellent. Excellent. Final 40 seconds. Good work, family. Good work, family. This is the end. This is the end. What is 30 seconds in the grand scheme of things? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. But it will mean everything because it is the end and last push. Mental discipline. Mental stimulation coming in here. 10 seconds left, guys. 10 seconds. Almost. In 5, in 4, in 3, 2, 1. And that is a wrap. Ah, so good. So good. What a beautiful feeling afterwards. A feeling of accomplishment. Putting in the effort, putting in the work. And your session has come to an end. If it's burning, it's working. Team, until next week, adios.